Libertas. I say again, Libertas. A string of sounds which, when formed precisely, create a word.
What?
What country you from?
What?
What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what?
What?
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Yes!
Then you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
This word has a meaning, and for us, my brothers and sisters, it is everything. It is more than just the option to speak your mind and vote once in a while.
Yes, we can.
It is much deeper than that. Libertas is your agency, your free will combined with your ability to shape the world around you as you see fit. It is breathtaking. Speaking of breath, it is your birthright. It is the first gift given to you from this gutter of a world. You were born with it.
Push, Miss Tilly, push.
I am pushing you, little star fucker!
Pay no attention to little Miss Potty Mouth. She's hormonal.
So intimate is your connection to Libertas, that the manner in which you express it, with your own personal talents and quirks, is what defines you as a person. Your Libertas is you. Such is the nature of it. This is why you cannot give it away, even by choice. The only way to lose it is for someone or something else to take it from you by force. And they do. The takers come along. The force hides. It could be fear of losing a job. It could be fear of people laughing at you. It could be ignorance, prejudice, or hatred. But it doesn't matter. All that matters is that for most of the world, it is taken. What remains becomes a ghost, a walking shell. The person drifts through life, always looking to the horizon, grinding another step, and forgetting the truth. Of course, if you have ears to hear what I am dropping into the night, then I know some things about your story. I know you were set free. You had that special experience. Suddenly, your Libertas was emancipated. No longer did you need to work to provide value to another. In fact, you no longer needed to do many things. And you found you had new methods of shaping the world, in very interesting ways. But, surprise, surprise, there were new takers. You met the 1%. Your Libertas did not fit with their model. Like the old takers, they wanted to pin you down and turn you into a battery that they could use to suck life and vitality into themselves. Their Libertas is long, long dead. They needed yours to survive. However, we know what happened next. You found the movement. You developed ears to hear. In this, because of the brothers and sisters who came before you and stood with you as you grabbed your ticket, there was an underground railroad you could use. Yes. Because of them, you were able to take your Libertas and restore it to its rightful place. Now, you are free. In fact, it is because of your brothers and sisters that you have a home. A place to belong. A space to breathe, where you can be who you actually are meant to be. Beautiful, is it not? The thing is, it does not matter if the oppressors are the takers or the 1%. All oppressors do the same thing. On a simple level, it is to take Libertas from others. But, more subtly, it is a thing which happens in the mind. It does not matter if it is a policeman with a fire hose.
You're the same one that thought it was a good idea to come to my station and videotape us for some reason?
Am I legally obligated to answer that question?
How about if I see you post this on YouTube? I'll find a way for the DA's office to arrest you.
A racist with a minority person.
Just relax.
You better open up your goddamn eyes and learn how to drive, you fucking Muslim. You are a Muslim, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am, proud.
God goddamn knew it. You blow up school bus children, you goddamn son of a nigger-loving atheist bitch.
A boss or partner.
I've been in that position for 8 years now. Why would I stay here after being treated like this?
Well, because I'd make sure that nobody in the industry would ever hire you again.
Bullshit.
No, because they're going to want my letter of recommendation, right? So I'm perfectly willing to write that you are an insubordinate, dishonest drunk.
You can't do that. That's not true.
Let me tell you something. You stupid little runt. I own you. You're my bitch. So don't walk around here thinking you have free will, because you don't. I can crush you anytime I want.
Or a hat trick of all three.
I don't walk around in tight clothes. I stay at home for most of the time.
You go out in public and it's a fucking embarrassment to me. You look like a fucking bitch on heat. And if you get raped by a pack of niggers, it'll be your fault. All right? Because you provoked it. You are provocatively dressed all the time with your fake boobs you feel you have to show off in tight outfits and tight pants and stuff. You see your pussy from behind. And that green thing today was enough. That's provocative.
All oppressors first convince themselves that Libertas is not a birthright. They tell themselves that they have somehow come to earn Libertas through their actions. Then, by this reasoning, the oppressed person becomes subhuman. Of course, they don't do all this inner gymnastics directly. Self-deception is tricky. They use labels. With labels, this process is easier and instantly justified. Poor, lazy, terrorist, bingo, job done. We understand this when we come together in the movement to form a community. Even if, in my Libertas, I am a selfish prick, the truth is that the only way for my Libertas to be secure, now and forever, is to reject this lie, and understand you also have it. If I value mine, I should not violate yours. For yours is just as inherent as mine. This is the nature of mutual respect. It is the reason for many of our customs. This is why I call you my brothers and sisters. We understand this truth and fight those who do not. If not for each other, freedom would be lonely and desolate, would it not? How can I ever trust someone who is not free? Ultimately, the truth is, you are the only people I could call family. When the world goes cold and dark, you are my candle. When I am afraid, your hand is there. And, when the last page on my book is turned, only you will remember my story. I say all this because I think we need a reminder. Sometimes, in the middle of the fight, covered in the muck, we can lose sight of what is important. If we do that and do not do anything about it, we go from being a movement to just another group of thugs with some fancy rhetoric. If we let Libertas slip away, then those who sacrificed to get us our ticket get a rotten deal. All our friends who have fallen, we spit on their graves. So then, I ask you, brothers and sisters, have we been conducting ourselves in a manner befitting of Libertas? Can you look me in the eyes and say that we have? Truly? How do you think those who bought you the ticket on that Underground Railroad would feel about us right now? What word do you have for me, class? While you ponder these questions, here is 9 Inch Nails. We run this together.